So I just got done filming this whole video. The first half is me trying on clothes from before I got pregnant, now at 9 months pregnant. Then I sit down and I talk about my experiences and about my thoughts and feelings around teen pregnancy. So stay tuned for that. That is at the end of the video. But you know, here we go. So just to like give a reference, I'll maybe put up a picture of me before pregnancy and then just kind of show off after or during. But yeah, so I'm gonna put on the first shirt and show you guys. So this is what, you know, my belly's showing. I'd say, I think I'm gonna rate them on like how comfortable I'd be wearing them now outside of the house. Considering my belly keeps showing, oh, and in the back too, I would say maybe like 5 out of 10 I'd wear this out of the house. See, this is where it starts to get a little tricky. This shirt was a crop top before, but like to my belly button kind of crop top. So when I wear this out of the house now, I'm gonna give it 3 out of 10. See, this shirt is kind of a middle ground between those two. It covers a little bit more than that last one, but it definitely doesn't cover as much as the first one. I put my arms up and like just hanging out. So between a 3 and a 5, then logistically this has to be a 4 out of 10. This is my last shirt, but here is where we run into a little bit of an issue. Really tight. And just all out. And then with the spaghetti straps, when I wear this out of the house now, a 2 out of 10. Because I mean, if I had to, I would, probably. But now, this is where it gets fun. We get to move on to the pants. I think I'll start with my favorite pair of pants to wear before I was pregnant. They have a little bit of stretch to them, you know, a little bit of stretch. In the waist a little less, but let us try. Surprisingly, they fit. Just kidding, they don't. They don't. They don't. they don't. But I wear this out of the house. You know, maybe, because when I have my shirt down, you can't really tell that they're not buttoned. And they're not really tight. They're too tight anywhere else. So, I'd say I'm gonna give it a 6 out of 10. Next will be these pants that never really fit me well because they were donated to me. They might. So I managed to get them on. But we had the same problem with the first pair of pants, and it doesn't button. I don't like the fabric, and I'm very picky about what fabrics I like. So I don't think I would wear this out of the house. Because they do fit. So if I had to, maybe like a 4. Then last we have these. They don't go up past here. My waist is here. When I wear these out of the house, I'm gonna give it a 10 out of 10. Just kidding, no. 0 out of 10. That was that part of the video. I got the idea last night and I was like, why not? Obviously, I'm rather young. I'm 17 and I am 9 months pregnant. I got pregnant at 16, but I do just want to say I'm not ashamed. That doesn't mean that I'm super, super proud either. But I'm not ashamed and I don't regret it. I'm also excited. And I don't think I really get to say that often. Because a lot of people have a preconceived notion of how motherhood and parenthood is supposed to go and how your life is supposed to look before you get there. And I'm challenging that. I'm challenging that idea in a lot of people just by existing. When I got pregnant and when I found out that I was pregnant, it was like I finally had something to live for. And before you bash me for saying I can't use my baby as a crutch to my happiness, I completely agree. I can't and I won't. But it gave me a reason. Since I found out 9 months ago, I've felt more in control, I guess I would say. Obviously, I'm not advocating for a teen pregnancy, but I do want to advocate. You don't have to be alone through a teen pregnancy. You don't have to be ashamed if you are a teenager and pregnant. It's difficult, it's challenging, it is a huge responsibility to take on. And to any people who have family who are a teenager and pregnant, I want you to know that it doesn't do them good to distance yourself from them. It doesn't teach them a lesson, and it doesn't teach them anything. And you shouldn't treat their pregnancy like a natural punishment. A kid isn't a punishment. That is a horrible way to think. So my advice, if I may, is don't make them go through this alone. Because I know how they feel if they're anything like me and they feel alone. This is when they need you the most. It's going to crush them if they know that you're not there for them when they need you the most. And also, you might regret not being there for them because when that kid is born, they may decide that you don't get a relationship with that kid. They may decide that you weren't supportive, so therefore you don't get to be supportive when it's convenient. So now that I've made everybody sad who's been watching, I'm gonna turn off the video and I don't know, probably take a nap. I'm tired. But thanks for watching. Anyone who did watch all the way through, thank you so much. I appreciate you giving me the chance to have a voice. Thank you.